That's Mikey Rita, everybody. He hosts Stoner Sundays. Give it up. I'm going to be honest. I was late. I got high and forgot to show up. So, I'm here now. It's good to see you all. Hey, we are really pissing off the religious nut at the corner. It is really funny. He is losing his shit right now. You all turn around, give him a great big go fuck yourself. Just for me, it'll be really fun. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go fuck yourself. There we go. Oh, good times, guys. Good times, guys. It's already, there's a cloud over Yonge and Dundas Square, and it's a good thing. It's a really good thing, as we're all getting very stoned here. I'm so high, I'm forgetting all my Reed jokes right now, you guys. I gotta warn you, you cats, there are dangers to doing drugs. Not weed, drugs. I experimented, sure. I did my share of drugs, and probably a couple of your shares of drugs. I did a lot, and there's dangers in doing that. I did this once. I was drinking beer, and I was smoking pot, as was my wont. And then someone showed up and offered some magic mushrooms. And they were like, do you guys want to do these? And we were like, yeah, it's a party, let's do them. And we did them, and then I'm not too sure what happened after that because I was on mushrooms. But then I tried crystal meth, and I don't do that. Don't ever do that. I do not advocate that drug. I did it once, and it was kind of awesome, but don't do it. But when you put that many different things in your body, you become very paranoid, and I decided I needed to go home and guard all my belongings. Because that's what I felt. So I left this friend's house, and I started going home. To get home from this friend's house, I like to take a shortcut, because I'm lazy. This shortcut involved going down a steep hill into a park, cutting across the park, walking along a little footbridge, and then I'm about 5 minutes away from my house. Cuts 30 minutes off the trip, hence shortcut. This day happened to be in the middle of winter, and my shortcut was covered in a thin sheet of ice. But I was stubborn. I wasn't going to give up on my shortcut. So I started inching out very carefully onto the ice because I didn't want to fall, because that hurts like a bastard. Once I got onto the downward slope of the hill, I just started straight up surfing down the hill. Just standing up ice surfing. And I'm like, this isn't going to end well. I'm definitely falling in this situation. So how do I get out of it? Well, I started crouching down low. So I had a lower center of gravity. And when I got low enough, I just kicked my legs out into a luge, lying on my back, doing the skeleton down the hill. And I'm like, brilliant. I can't fall anymore. I'm lying on the ground. But I have no control over the speed or direction of my descent, and I think I'm going to hit those trees, which is probably going to hurt as much as falling would have. So I flattened out my toes so I can get traction on the snow, and as I went under a tree, I reached up and I grabbed a branch and pulled with all my might. And like Tarzan, I went swinging through the air and landed running at the bottom of the hill. I have to land running because of inertia. If I just stop, my pelvis goes through my legs. That's physics. Once I got to the bottom and naturally slowed my speed, I went back to the hill because I wanted to see if I dropped anything and also to take in the scope of what just happened, because I just achieved the greatest physical accomplishment I will ever achieve in my life. I went from surfing to luging to fucking Spider-Man, and I was fine. I didn't even hurt myself. But I also had to realize that I was on a potent enough combination of drugs that I can't be sure any of that actually happened. There is a very strong possibility I just fell down a hill that day and dreamed the rest of it. And that's why fucking drugs are dangerous, because they make you not able to trust your own memories. But not pot. Not pot, babies. I've never had a bad time with pot. Yeah, I watched this thing that some kid ate a lollipop that was supposed to be made of THC and went into a coma, and all I could think was bullshit. Because I have put enough THC into my system to kill a small elephant, and all I can tell you is it's impossible to kill a small elephant with THC. It won't happen. That kid had something else in his lollipop, and let's be honest. Thank you, weird blue thing in the front row. I hope everybody else sees this guy. Because if not, I am having a flashback. I think there's a certain age when you just probably shouldn't eat a lollipop. I'm not gonna lie. I can't see grown-ups.
Oh my God.
There we go. I was gonna say, I can't see a grown-up eat a lollipop without thinking cocksucker. That's just me, though. That's just me. Guys, this is awesome. The only reason we can't fucking smoke this is because back in the 1920s, the lumber fucking industry spread a whole bunch of propaganda about fucking weed making you want to rape shit. And I've smoked a lot of weed, and I've never had the energy to even be remotely aggressive about sex. If it happens, great. If I'm not getting up, the couch is warm. I got an Afghan, my Nana knit for me. I'm staying in. I'm staying in tonight, you guys. In fact, I really wish I brought my Nana's Afghan, because it's fucking cold as shit out here. What happened to spring? All right, you guys are awesome for being here. Fucking round of applause for all of you for coming out here today. This is the shit. Guys, I'm gonna bring Mike Rita back up on here. Bless y'all, thank you for coming out. Smoke weed!